Hey, Dustin here, smokineaglesrodshop. Are you guys ready for some CAMARO action? Because I am. Today, I'm going to be shooting some primer sealer on these doors that we got ready in the last CAMARO video. So let me give you a little walk around real quick. I'll give you a quick little rundown of what I got going on, and then we'll get right to it. So I cleaned these all off with some window cleaner, and then I went back over them with like 91 alcohol. It's primer. We're not shooting paint, so we just need to make sure there's no oil or grease or slime on there. I got them propped up far enough that I can get to the bottom and the top, everything that needs primed all at once. Same with this door. Got it all wiped off, nice and clean. Should be ready for the primer sealer. Now, always make sure you use proper protection. You don't want to be breathing this stuff, guys. It'll kill you for sure. I got epoxy primer here. We're going to use it as a sealer, just to seal those doors up real good so that they won't rust. I don't have a whole lot left, but it mixes 1-to-1, so that'll double that. And then I'll toss some urethane reducer in it, and that'll thin it out a little bit more. Should make it easier to spray, and it will make it go a little bit further because I really need to get both those doors with that. I did get this Spectrum paint system thing from Harbor Freight recently. I've used it once, and I actually really like this, guy. So if you got a paint gun, you do any painting or anything, obviously probably not, professional painting every day or anything, but for the DIY guy like me, I think it works really good. It's got these little inserts here, and they collapse as you run low on paint. And you got your little mixing cup, and then you got your strainer here, and you just slap it on there and it filters it. You put this little lid on top after you get it all mixed up with that on there. And then it's got this little adapter here, and you just clip it down on there and turn it. You got to buy this adapter separate, so make sure you take in whatever cup you have and match up the threads and get the right one. I bought the wrong one the first time. I had to go back and get the other one. What else do I want to tell you guys? Oh, if this falls over and you've got that cup on there, it's pretty, yeah, it'll make a giant mess. Ask me how I know. And, yeah, I got an air filter on here, the little cheap ones. I actually got 2 water separators on my air compressor, so I really don't get a whole lot of moisture in here, but I do have this on here, and I swap it out once in a while. Actually, probably needs swapped out, but it's primer. It'll be fine. So I'll get this mixed up. We'll get to shooting, and see you guys in a few. So I just got my gun clean. Got my second coat of primer on here. I had to shop at about 65 degrees before I started my primer. Shut the furnace off, hit that 2 coats of primer on these doors. Then I opened up the old bay door. It's about 50 degrees outside. Turned my big old fan on in the corner, let it blow all the deadly chemicals out. Drop bay door back down. Kick the furnace back up to about 65 so it'll warm the room back up so my panels don't get jacked up. As you can see, I got plenty of waves in these doors, so you know it's gonna be one heck of a block party. But I'm gonna call it a day for now. I'm gonna go in the house. I'll come back tomorrow. We'll start tossing a couple coats of 2K urethane on there, and yeah, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. All right, here we are. It's the next day. It's nice out today. It's about 55, 60 degrees, so that's perfect. I can spray primer with the bay door open. I'm thinking 2 coats of this primer, so I'm gonna get right to it. Number 2. All right, 2 coats of 2K urethane primer. I laid it on pretty thick on this door. This is the one that still had a lot of the factory paint on it. I had to fill those holes with the weld there. Really laid it on thick. Obviously, that's all gonna need fixed, but down in here, you know, I had to really feather the paint back because this door had chrome trim on it and it had been repainted a couple of times, and so there was a big old paint line across there, so I had to feather that back away. So I really laid it on pretty thick there too. I'm guessing that's probably not gonna block out, but it'll get us close. We're obviously gonna have to do a lot of repairs on this door. Down in here, there was some rust pitting. I really laid it on that. A bunch of that'll probably block out, but a bunch of these dents and stuff down here in this corner, you know, that stuff's not all gonna block out. So we'll be putting a skim coat of filler in spots, so no big deal. That ought to work pretty good. And we'll toss another couple more coats of primer on it, block it smooth. That should be good to go. Over here, this door was in a lot better shape because obviously this is the one that I put that door skin on. You look down at, you can see she's got some dents in it. I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera or not, but right down in here, there's quite a few dents. Nothing huge, just, you know, it's not flat, you know, and that's what we want. So it definitely needs some work. It's a little wavy down here in the bottom of this. I don't know how much of that I'm gonna live with and how much I'm gonna try and get out. I mean, that's just from bending that door skin over. But they turned out pretty good, guys. Primer went on nice and smooth. I got the bay door closed, got the furnace kicked back up to about 60, so it'll keep it nice and warm in here. It started getting dark and the temperature started dropping outside, so I wanted to make sure I got these back up to temp, give this stuff time to, you know, really set pretty good. I'll let it sit for a couple of days and then the block party begins. So we'll be blocking these down. We'll be putting body filler anywhere we need body filler. Anything we got to do to these doors, we got to get them ready so that we can toss them on the car. I also need to get my hinges dug out so we can get the hinges back on these, because I haven't had them on the car in years and years and years. Need to get the hinges on it, get them hung back on the car, make sure everything's straight, body lines all line up, mark the hinges, blah, 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 blah. Just, you know, get closer to painting time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're interested in me showing you how I clean my gun or how I mix primer or anything like that, remember, I'm just a DIY guy. So, I mean, I'm no professional. I'm sure that if you're a paint guy, you saw 100 things I did wrong, you can let me know in the comments below. I'm always looking for help, advice to go a little bit faster or be more efficient or just be better at what I'm doing, because, you know, we all got room to grow. Like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends, like I always say. Thanks for coming around and hanging out with me in the shop here at Smoking Eagles Rod Shop. I'll post some other crap around my melon here of things I've been doing or Jason's been doing. If any of that stuff piques your interest, go check that stuff out. We really appreciate it. And till next time, keep on wrenching. Peace.